On September 21st, 2022, the renowned rapper Playboi Carti faced arrest for reckless driving when he was caught speeding at 133 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone. Typically, exceeding the speed limit by almost 80 miles per hour results in a fine and a suspended license. But the officer highlighted the worst-case scenario, imprisonment. Playboi Carti had to quickly fabricate a story on the spot to either escape the situation entirely or mitigate the impending punishment. He informed the officer that it was a dire emergency. Now picture yourself in an urgent emergency, unfocused, furious, loud, stressed, all in an attempt to reach your destination as quickly as possible. However, what unfolds is quite the opposite. A man displaying psychological conditions that are oddly calm and composed, raising suspicions about his demeanor.
Give me the keys. Explain it to me.
Man, I'm rushed because I had an emergency.
Bro, you're driving 133 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour zone.
Right, it was an emergency.
What is the emergency?
I got stuff going on with my family. I live in Oak Kid. I'm trying to get
I got stuff going on with my family. Here's the thing. You want to have a conversation that doesn't end with you going to jail, you might want to be a little more forthcoming with the details. What is the situation that causes you to drive 2.5 times the speed limit down the highway?
I'm on the way to the airport.
Okay, so you were going to drive 130 plus miles an hour the entire way to the airport, putting everybody else's life on the highway in jeopardy. That's what you're telling me. Do me a favor, how about? Face that way when you get out.
When the rapper initially dismissed the gravity of the situation, relying on his fame for an advantage, the cops swiftly signaled the seriousness of the event and took full control.
Get out and face that way. I ain't asking you, I'm telling you. Get out and face that way. Get out and face that way. You got anything on you I need to know about? Guns, drugs, knives, bombs. Is there anything in the car I need to know about? You're under arrest for reckless driving. Brother, you're doing 133 down the highway in the HOV lane, putting everybody's life in jeopardy because you want to go to the airport? Come on, man.
My girl's pregnant, bro.
So what does that have to do with it?
I'm running late, that's it.
Okay, so your poor time management is what's going to cost somebody else their life. That's what you're telling me. Have a seat. I just went forward, yeah. Get in.
I just talked to you before you left.
We can in a second, but nothing you're going to say is going to change the fact you're under arrest. Understand that. 10-24. I'm going to have one in custody.
Moving forward, Playboi Carti will attempt to fabricate various lies to extricate himself from the situation. He initially mentions having an issue with his eye, only to promptly realize it's a weak excuse that might exacerbate his punishments.
What do you want to talk about?
My girl is pregnant and I was trying to get to her. I was running late. My eyes, I have a star in my eye.
Okay. So you can't see real well?
Okay. No, I can see, but I have a star in my eye. I wasn't trying to put
133 coming southbound on the highway. Okay, so what you're saying to me is that even worse than the fact that you're driving 133 in a 55 is you can't see real well.
No, that's not what
while
I'm
you're driving 133 miles an hour down. Bro, you're driving almost 80 miles an hour over a 55 mile an hour speed limit.
Sir.
Because you're trying to get to the hospital? Or you're trying to get to the airport? Because you're trying to get to the hospital?
The cop mentally braced himself for news of someone injured in the car, already preparing to hear the response, instructing him to drive to the hospital. That's why he said,
80 miles an hour over a 55 mile an hour speed limit.
Sir.
Because you're trying to get to the hospital? Or you're trying to get to the airport?
I'm trying to get to the airport.
What time her plane landed? Her plane landed what?
Plane already landed. I was running late.
Okay, so then she's on the ground. She's safe. She can sit there. But you're going to cause yourself potentially a life in prison if you kill somebody while driving almost 80 miles an hour over the speed limit down the highway to save yourself, what, 10 minutes?
Sir.
But I mean, I'm not crazy, really. That's just crazy. To drive that fast to try and save yourself 10 minutes while she's on the ground. What is the dire hurry to get to her that causes you to drive that fast? Just the fact that she's coming into town and you're running late?
it's a lot going on. I was trying to get straight to it and get back to the house. So I just told you
All right, well, here's the thing. You're under arrest for reckless driving and a bunch of other traffic tickets. We are going to go, your car's going to get impounded.
Sir.
We're going to go down to city jail. We're going to get booked into jail. And then whenever they let you out, they let you out. What's that? You got to speak up, man. With all these cars, I can't hear what you're saying.
I said I wasn't trying to harm anyone, sir.
Okay.
But what I did was, I have no reason to go to. You got a reason for I was speeding, but I'm not a bad dude.
I mean, I didn't listen, brother. I didn't say you were a bad dude, but you just made a couple decisions that put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy.
Can you run my record? Like you see, like
I might run your record, but it's not going to change the outcome of what like. Past good behavior doesn't excuse future current poor behavior. Like that would be like saying, well, I mean, Your Honor, I've never done anything wrong. Like, can't I get a pass on killing this person because I've never done anything wrong in the past? Like, I'm happy you don't have a jacked up driving record. I am. Like, I'm happy about that. But like, and then you know you're wrong. I mean, you know you're wrong, because as soon as I start driving past you, you jump across 5 lanes of traffic to try and hide from me on the other side of the highway.
I was about to get off my exit.
The airport is 15 miles that way. So either if you're getting off an exit right here, then you ain't going to the airport.
No, I got Waze on my phone. I'm not lying to you.
Brother, come on. I literally work traffic and drive the highway for a living. My office is down by the airport. It's not even all the way to the airport. You literally stay on the highway that you're on and keep on driving for the better part of 12 miles. So, now we're just not being honest with each other. But, you're all set. Hang out for a minute.
Sir, before you do anything, can I just make the phone call real quick?
We'll worry about phone calls in a minute.
The cop retrieves his flashlight and proceeds to search Carti's car. The moment he opens the door, this is what he discovers.
Are there any weapons in the car? No. But you got an extended mag Glock sitting on the passenger seat. Just not chambered. But has 27 rounds of it. Unreal.
The officer begins to confront him about the firearm in the car. As Carti realizes that he's likely headed to jail, a noticeable shift occurs in his demeanor. He starts to apologize and seeks confirmation from the police, attempting to talk his way out using various methods, including straw man arguments.
So, what do you think when I asked you, hey, do you have anything in the car I need to know about? Guns, drugs, knives, bombs. And you go, no, but you got an extended mag Glock sitting on the passenger seat.
It's in my name. I was going to tell you that as soon as you pulled me up, but I didn't want to scare you, though.
And I said, is there anything in the car I need to know about? Guns, drugs, knives, bombs. You looked at me dead in my face and said no.
I wasn't trying to lie to you, sir. It's in my name.
Okay, but I didn't ask you if you, like...
I'm
nervous. You're not... It's not against the law to have a gun in your car unless you're a convicted felon.
I'm not a felon, no, sir.
Okay, are you a convicted felon?
No, sir.
Okay. Alright, you get one chance to tell me what your name is.
Jordan Carter. I wouldn't lie to you. I don't know
brother,
who
you've
you
already
think
lied
I
to me
am.
about having a gun in your car, so...
I didn't lie to you about a gun, sir.
I asked you point blank to your face.
Sir,
Do you have a gun in your car? And you said, you looked me in my face and said no. So what do you mean you ain't lying to me yet? What's your birthday?
Sir, I'm not trying to lie to you about nothing. I'm not trying to get in your bad side.
Right.
I apologize for going fast. I apologize for having a gun.
Birthday?
September 13th,
Okay, what year?
1995.
Alright, is the gun stolen? I'm not asking you because I'm trying to be mean to you. I'm asking you because I just...
No, sir.
It's easier for me if I know ahead of time.
No, sir. Everything's legit.
Here's the thing. Also,
I'm
getting off for my exit. Brother, your own GPS tells you to drive for 9.7 more miles on the street that you're on. So there's no way that you were jumping over. You're jumping over because you're hoping that I don't find you in traffic as I'm coming to get to you, right?
Sir, I didn't see you to the blue lights. I'm sorry.
You hit the brakes as soon as you came by me on the side of the highway.
I didn't see the blue lights, sir.
I mean, I didn't turn the blue lights on until I was right behind you. But I'm just saying, I mean, you saw me on the side of the highway. Thing.
I was just trying to get to the airport, trying to do the right thing, and I was speeding. I wasn't trying to
You can't be doing
put
the right
myself.
thing by doing a bunch of other stuff wrong. Like, that's not.
I just ran out the house, and I'm trying to go to the airport and pick up my girl. I was speeding. I was rushing. I didn't think I was finna go to jail. I'm not trying to go to jail, sir. I know.
I mean, I don't think anybody wakes up thinking that they're going to jail, man. But like, it's not like you're doing 90 and a 55.
Sir,
like,
I'm sorry. I shouldn't.
Almost 80 miles an hour over the speed limit of 55 miles an hour. Like, if you were going 80 and a 55, like, that's still 25 over. That's still speeding. But you're going to have, you're going to end up with a ticket. I mean, like doing 80 miles an hour over a 55 mile an hour speed limit?
How much? How
20 west.
how fast was I going?
What's that?
How fast was I going?
133.
Sorry.
So I'm in.
I believe you. I'm sorry. I apologize, sir.
I'm just going to show it to you anyway. 133.
When all his tactics are exhausted and he finds himself without a clear strategy, he alters his voice tone, aiming for a more apologetic sound, and desperately seeks the ultimate help.
Like, that's
Sir,
that's insanity.
Is there anything else that we can do is for me not to go to jail, though? Jail? Anything else? My record's clean. I have nothing. I wasn't being honest with you.
What's up?
I said my record's clean. I have nothing. I told you. Is there anything that you can do that I don't have to go to jail, sir? I have a
Nothing
kid.
that's going to change the outcome of you going to jail today.
Sir,
Okay, let me ask you this, just so that I can better understand. What do you think is a equitable solution to the fact that you're driving 78 miles an hour over a 55 mile an hour speed limit, driving in the HOV lane by yourself, and then in an effort to not get pulled over, cut across 5 lanes of traffic to try and hide on the far right lane? What do you think is an appropriate, like if you were me and you had pulled me over for driving that reckless, what do you think is a real, honest outcome?
you can charge me. You can impound my car. Go to court. I go to driving class, whatever.
Everything that's gonna happen.
But jail.
I mean, you're going down there until you can see a judge, and the judge can figure out you getting back out, and then all the other stuff as far as driving classes or whatever. Like, you're still probably gonna end up having to do all that, but we don't set that. That's all the court sets up.
It's nothing I can do not to go to jail.
There's nothing that is going to change the outcome of you going to jail.
As he resigns to his fate, he decides to make one final move.
Well, can I just ask for one favor, please? Can I just make a phone call and let someone know I'm going to jail? That's all I ask.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
What jail is it?
City of Atlanta.
Wright Street.
No, that's Fulton County. This is pre-trial.
Jail. I didn't. What I did was serious. Speeding is serious, sir. But jail.
Yeah, man.
Jail.
Yeah.
It's no way that you can put me in without going to jail. Like jail.
What do you mean? How can I put you in without going to jail?
I'm not asking you to let me off. I'm just asking like.
All right, what's the passcode of your phone?
I don't. Can you grab the? Well. 00 78
00 what?
7829. Yo, I'm finna go to jail, yo. I'm going to jail. I'm about to go to jail for speeding.
Where are they taking you? Bryce?
I don't know what.
Pre-trial.
He said pre-trial.
Pre-trial?
Sir,
Yeah.
pre-trial.
It's the City of Atlanta.
City of Atlanta jail. Pre-trial.
Pre-trial city. Okay.
Can you please come up there and come get me ASAP?
Yeah.
Yeah, this. I'm in. Mr. Officer, what's your name?
Ramsey.
Mr. Ramsey. Officer Ramsey.
Officer Ramsey?
Yeah. I was going 130 miles
Okay.
in my Jeep, and that's what am I being charged with, sir?
You got a bunch of traffic tickets, man. And then assuming that, like, your gun's not stolen and you're not a felon whenever I get around to checking that.
You said you already checked?
No, I haven't checked.
I'm not, sir. So can you check? Would that make you?
Like, until I know that, then that's where we're at.
Sir, I feel like you want me to be this bad guy. Man, I'm just speeding, and
I'm
going to jail,
we have policies that we have to follow.
I didn't know I was gonna go to jail for speeding, and I'm going. I apologize, yo. I'm just trying to go to the airport.
I'm not mad at you. This is what it is when you're driving 133 and a 55.
All right, thank you, sir. Can I call my girl and tell them I'm not gonna? That's it. That's all I ask. I don't ask anymore. Aaron, can you come to the jail right now?
Yeah, free trial.
If you Google it. What did we hang up on?
Hello, Brandy, you're on Carti.
Yo, bro, I'm about to go to jail, yo. Like, they locked me up. I was going too fast trying to get to the port. I'm in the back of a car, yo. So, yeah.
Seething with frustration, he spends the next 30 minutes arguing with the cop, attempting to secure his release. However, the officer seizes his gun, places it in custody, and escorts him to jail. Subsequently, he receives a suspended license, a fine, and shortly after is released from jail.